project Fragment of Synesthesia. Our project was to try to create a game which combines audio and visual seamlessly together so players can experience both in a new way. So who are we? Well, we're a team of 4 Finnish guys. We like to call ourselves Trokro. We have Kimmo, Christian, Vei, and me. So what were our goals for this project? Well, we wanted to create a music game that allows for creativity, unlike many other games which require you to play with the music. We didn't want to create a rhythm game such as Guitar Hero or other games like that. We didn't want the user to have to know music or have any new musical background when playing the game. So we wanted new players to be able to adapt and learn our game easily. So how did we start our project? Well, we had intense 2 weeks of brainstorming, after which we did a couple of prototypes, and from those prototypes we eventually chose one to pursue further development, and that's what we've been mostly doing. So now we would like to show some actual gameplay on a PC, but this game is a multi-platform. We also have a working iPad version, which is working just fine. It's actually, the game is made for an iPad, but we're showing it on the PC now. So our game is a tower defense game, and like any typical tower defense game, the enemies are coming from the left, and you're trying to defend your base on the right by placing static towers that lose effects. But unlike most tower defense games, our towers don't act on them by themselves, but they actually require the wave, the yellow line is moving from the screen to activate them and for the towers to do their effect. Like many games, we also allow you to sell and upgrade your towers, basically, and upgrades also provide some special bonuses and special effects for the towers that you upgrade. Our game is basically, we divided our towers into 3 categories. There are the active towers, which basically are the musical instruments that create the music, and then there's the defensive ones, which can actually slow the enemies down. We also have our support towers, which help the active towers do their job better. The placement of the towers on the grid, it actually makes the difference in the music, but the higher the tower is on the grid, the higher note, or the higher is the music. We decided to incorporate some musical concepts into our game, such as chords and melodies. You can create a chord by stacking towers on top of each other in a special, in a certain manner, so that the towers get amplified bonuses to their effect. You can also create melodies by dragging connecting towers together, which also amplifies the last tower of the melody. The melody got more amplified bonuses than the last tower. We also decided to bring some other musical concepts, such as resonators, or sound-related concepts such as resonators, which basically resonates any tower that's ringing on the same row and copies the effect. But we also have the interval tower, which is basically the base tower, which you can change the interval frequency between the waves, so you can actually have the music can change the way you want it to sound. Our approach for this game was to breathe new life into old or existing genres and bring something new. So, yeah, we're all very excited about this project, and we put a lot of time into it. And finally, I would like to thank our teachers, Tony and Thomas, our facilitator, Antti, our project partner, Fragment Production, and Teemu and Tarvesta, and finally, Demola for being an opportunity to work with us. Thank you.
Improvement from the one earlier, more information came through.
Yeah.
I understood that.
Yeah.
I didn't hear so much difference in the musical landscape here. Have you implemented this musical?
Yeah. It's a partly of the acoustic, but you can actually like the. hard to hear when you're not playing, but when you actually play and play powers, the music actually like you can